Welcome back to the replay, guys. Please stay tuned as we get ready to start our episode.
Welcome to Sunday Night Dead.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sunday Night Dead, our Sunday Night Live show. Hello, Jenny. First one in the comments here, and the heart for the intro. So that's actually something that I decided to throw together that I want to do. Basically, here on out, instead of showing the the slideshow, I'm going to do it like that. It's actually really hot in here. How's the video coming through anyway? It looks a little bit laggy on my computer here, so I want to make sure everything's actually going correctly. How's the audio and video? I just checked on my phone and it seems to be playing okay, but I'm getting like a lag on the screen, which I typically don't ever get. But it could have been something with the new update. So, whew, very hot in here. You can actually see me sweating. I have the AC on, but I think I need another AC in here. I don't know. I think I need like a little desk AC thing. I have fans I could be running, but if I run a fan, then I'm probably going to like slaughter my audio worse than a horror movie. So definitely can't have a fan on, so I'm just going to have to sweat this one out and figure something out later. But it is definitely a hot day today. All right, so seems like it's working good for everybody. All right, awesome. So today we have lined up, as typical, our meme of the week, question of the week, which we're going to do 2 questions because I only received 2 questions. So I'm like, well, whatever, it's only 2 questions, so we'll do them both. And then we've got 2 videos to watch, as well as something else different for tonight, because today happens to be a very special day for somebody. So there's going to be a little special thing in here for that. And then we also have some mail here, which we're going to go over. So, if you guys remember last time, we had talked about the fire that happened when myself and JP Videos were going to go film a cemetery. So in this episode, we will be looking at that video where we discovered a fire behind a cemetery, and then we will actually continue on to the video of us doing the investigation at the cemetery. Now, if anybody did tune in last night for when we did the paranormal investigation, again, quick half-assed investigation on the hearse last night. I did make a few mentions that I really do want to get JP Videos out here and really try to crack down on doing something with the hearse. I did confirm contact with him today, and I'm going to be seeing him this week sometime, and we will actually be discussing our plans. Right now, my pitch to him was more or less that I want to, him and myself, and probably RJ, because we're going to need a lookout. I know Jay's got bear spray. You know, the whole thing with me doing the hearse in the driveway that I'm afraid of is the fact that we do have these bears that come through the yard. So that does make me a little worried doing it by myself. So when Jay can come, we'll be out there for a much more intensive investigation. And if we can have RJ as well as kind of like a lookout to just kind of watch our backs and make sure that, you know, there's nothing going on. We really do got to be careful of the bears. But the plan is we'll do the investigation on the hearse here. And as I made mention in the video, I kind of want to see if I can move the hearse and see if the entity actually stays with the hearse. So we would start the investigation in the driveway, and then we would actually move the hearse. So if he's doing it as a live stream, we will actually move, like we will get in the hearse and drive it like down the street a little bit, and then we will continue the investigation and see if it actually stays with the hearse. That's going to be a huge stepping stone for the investigation with it, and I think it's going to be something that everybody's going to love. So again, this week I will be actually confirming some details with him about it, so that's something to just kind of stay tuned for. But yeah, 90 in Jim Thorpe, so I'm very close to Jim Thorpe, so yeah, it's 90, and it's actually like 86 in the house. I have those, like we don't have central air, so we have like those things that go in the window, not the big window thing, but the thing that like it has the exhaust vent, but it's the big tall thing that just kind of stands in the room. Works well, but once you have like all the fans and everything off, then it doesn't. And I'm like wearing black, which I'm wearing this shirt, if you guys can see it. My wife made it today. It says Revenge of the Apocalypse on it. She was like, oh, you won't wear that during your live stream. I'm like, why wouldn't I? Of course I'll wear it. So I'm wearing black, and it's very hot. So I don't see any other comments coming through, so I'm hoping there's no lag there. So anyway, I do have a announcement for today. If anybody does any donations on the video today, they are actually going to go to somebody else. Today happens to be somebody's birthday. So born 6606, yes, 6606. Some crazy stuff, is Juliana. Today is her birthday. She's 15 now, and I did a little, like, she had some cupcakes with some candles, so I'm like, alright, well, I want to film this and show it on YouTube so that way everybody can, you know, see it's your birthday. So if anybody does do any super chats tonight for this entire video, those are all going to go to her. So if anybody does want to send, you know, a birthday super chat or anything, like I said, all that's going to go to her. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you the birthday girl.
Okay, blow out the candles so you can stop hating me. Yay! Teenagers are great!
So it's Julie's birthday. Yeah, t-shirt. I'll stand up again. My wife made it today. There we go. It's that like paint stuff. You can like draw one. Oh man, it's hot. Whew. Sweating up a storm in here. So now you guys have seen that, we are going to go on to meme of the week. So this week's meme: horrifying ghost caught on tape. Not the kind of tape you expected. Literally caught on duct tape. Move the thingy with thingy. Alright, so the bottom has a heart and it says Miss Apocalypse. Alrighty. So there was our meme of the week for this week. And our questions of the week. Because I said we were going to show two. So we have Sheila Ann. Now that we're in for a heat wave till Wednesday, what's your go-to swimming spot for you and the fam? The go-to swimming spot is I think it's in Beltsville. It's a whatchamacallit. It's kind of like a beach. That's where we actually made the video last summer, where we were at the beach with the kids, had the Yeti there, and smashed eggs on each other and things like that. So that's where we like to actually go swimming, have our hangout. But then as far as just kind of getting wet and going on a little bit of an exploration, we go to Shades of Death Trail, and we visit the waterfall that's there, which you guys probably have seen. There's a few videos on that. So those are kind of like our two places that we go to. And then for myself, I would say my favorite place that I've went to so far was the one where JP Videos, myself, RJ, and Laura went to that abandoned reservoir. That's something that we're also hoping to be able to do again this year, which I actually want to bring my wife to. Don't know about the kids, maybe Julie, and that would be about it, mainly for the fact that it is somewhat of a dangerous location, so it would be better for someone who's like older. So we'll see how things go with that, but that is definitely something that we plan on going back to. So there's actually like really 3 spots. And then for Frank Forrest, what is your go-to comfort food? Go-to comfort food. I don't know that I find like comfort in food, but like, I mean, I guess it would be like what would I be most comfortable like going out and ordering somewhere? Usually if we go out somewhere, I'll always order like a burger from somewhere. That's usually my go-to if we're out. If we're home, I mean, I'll pretty much eat anything. But yeah, I would say like if we're going out to like dinner or lunch or anything like that, it's generally a burger. That's pretty much what sums it up for me. So we do have mail, which again, my wife's doing here. So my wife actually found something that she wanted me to add to here. Which I'm probably I kind of want to put this outside. I know what it is. She already opened it because it was actually supposed to be much bigger than this. But I did warn her. I told her, I'm like, buying things off Facebook is usually a bad idea. Like something usually always happens. So something that was supposed to be relatively tall is kind of tiny. But we do have something cool inside of here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and let you guys see it. But again, this is something my wife decided to order. So, thanks, wife. And bubble wrap for the box. So inside of here, it's a gnome, but it is a Freddy Krueger gnome. Now, face looks a little weird. Doesn't have his hat, but he's got his glove there with his fingers. Kind of looks like skeleton hands, really. It's definitely like a China thing, but she got a little bit worried about it. I'm like, I think it's awesome just because it's him, but he's got the sweater on, everything. Like, it's pretty cool. So she wanted me to put it up here. I actually personally want to put it outside. I think it would look cool outside, or I could leave it in here. It doesn't really matter. For the fact that it's small, maybe I'll just leave it in here and put it on the display. So that is our mail for today. So again, thanks, wife. It looks cool. But yeah, definitely be cautious on the Facebook purchasing. So, how is everybody's weekend been? You guys all have a good weekend? If you want to, go ahead and tell me what you guys did this week. And this weekend. What did you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? We did some barbecuing quite often. I think both days she actually did stuff on the grill. Yeah, Facebook, even though there's like they will literally pay for ads because they know like people will buy, and then yeah, I mean it is cool. At least it's actually it. So actually, a couple months ago, there was a Bugatti watch. It was supposed to be like the Bugatti motor and like all the little things were supposed to move and everything. I ordered it and ended up getting a Walmart piece of crap watch in the mail. Tried to dispute it, but because of the fact that they actually sent something, my credit card would not give me the money back. So I was like, great, thanks, Capital One. So needless to say, Jake got a watch. He was actually really thrilled about it. It was only, I think I only paid like $30 for it. Again, it was a freaking $10 Walmart watch, which kind of sucks. But he was happy with it, and I'm like, you know what? At least I did get something, I guess, and I just know not to do it anymore. So that's why when my wife told me she purchased something off Facebook for me to reveal on the show, that's why I was like, yeah, let's open that when it gets here and just verify that that's actually it before we open it up and it ends up being something like not it. Yeah, I think they had I want to say Jason, that ghost thing from Scream. Yeah, that's what the house is here. The house is 86 here. I'm like dying in here. Like, I'm literally sweating like pretty bad. But like I said, if I have the fans on, then it's going to ruin the audio, and I would rather sweat to death than make you guys suffer. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad though. Like, it's a solid, it's a totally solid figure, and like it's heavy. It's not It's not chintzy or nothing. It's smaller than what she was told, but it's not bad. Like, it is actually a nice figure. So again, I think it would have probably been better if it had his hat. If he had the hat, that would have definitely been better. But I like it. I think it's cool. Okay. But yeah, so like they make I think I'm gonna get one for here. They make these little air conditioner things that are like $50. And you actually take a bottle of water, you pour the bottle of water in it, and it will actually work off of a bottle of water. I might have to get one of those and put it like over there in the corner to kind of give me something to cool down, because I'm like sweating really bad. So I definitely can't wait till we're done tonight's episode so I can go cool down. Alright guys, so anyway, as I said last week, I was going to show you guys what was supposed to be a paranormal investigation that turned into the police and fire department being called. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that now. Hopefully you enjoy that video, and stay tuned, because then after that we will actually be doing the video for the cemetery that we did a ghost hunt at, which was actually down the street a little bit, because we kind of wanted to clear that area and didn't want to stay there just for the fact that what had happened. So we kind of figured it'd be good to go somewhere else. So here's that video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. You guys like ghost hunters?
Yeah, we're YouTubers.
Jesus Christ, man.
I thought it was somebody having a party or something.
Alright guys, so what is started off as being a potential ghost hunt has now turned into something potentially really bad. How far are you planning on walking down?
Just by this tree right here.
Oh my God, man. Yeah guys, so this is the one crazy part about exploring. You never know what you're going to find. Most of the times you hope you're not going to find a body, and to be honest, right now we just may have. So I'm going to keep filming and see what happens. The fire department's coming, they're on their way, and we'll see what happens.
What are the chances though, you know?
I guarantee you we just saved a huge fire. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because you know for a fact that's going to catch everything down there.
I mean, definitely not what I was expecting to happen tonight. I mean, it's a good thing we came down here, because if we didn't, and we were here doing an investigation, and all of a sudden police or fire department rolls up, we may be held liable. But at least we did the right thing. We called emergency services, reported it, and hopefully prevented a large forest fire. But just completely unexpected.
So yeah, I'm trying my best to hold this camera steady for this, but you guys know my experiences and my issues with fire, so I'm a little jittery right now. But oh my God.
We called and reported it. Okay. We were coming down. There's a guy and girl walking out of the cemetery here, younger, like maybe teenagers.
Okay.
Blonde hair, backwards baseball cap. We came down here to take a leak, and we saw the smoke, and smelled it, and saw the flames, and we saw it, and we called and reported it right away.
Okay.
I don't know.
Company or something?
What's that?
You with the company or something?
No, we were driving through the neighborhood. I said I want to take a leak. I knew the cemetery was here, and I don't know if it's a car or something, but it smelled like rubber burning. So I just wanted to make sure that it got checked out.
All right, thanks.
Okay. guys. Things kind of took a turn, unexpected turn. With that location in mind, this one's something not going to work out. It's kind of crazy that this happened. I just wanted to show you how it kind of started out. I don't know if it's a vehicle or something, but small rubber burning. It's burning pretty bad. Excuse me, there was still smoke is still in the air. Yeah. Kind of crazy.
Now this is the first time you actually stumbled upon something like this, ain't it?
Yeah, very first time.
I hope it's not a real crime scene.
Yeah.
That would be something.
Excuse me. Smoke is in the air. It looks like at this point the fire is out now. Just some smoke lingering, but I think they can contain their land extinguisher for the most part.
I can see they're tearing through whatever's down there. He's
Are
got
they?
like a claw grabber thing and a stick, and he's trying to lift up a lot of the rubble.
So I'm just trying to zoom out here.
Trying to hold this as steady as possible right now.
And Alan, as I mentioned, is filming right now. Not too far from South Strip. We don't know if it exploded. We came down here, it's already exploded in flames. Possibly a Johnson light or something to break through whatever's there. So I don't know. Maybe, but we don't know. But that's what it resembles in the distance.
A lot of cops coming down.
Did you need anything from us, IDs or anything? Or
How long ago did you guys come up here?
there's 2 minutes before I called 911. Like I said, we came in from that entrance over there, over the bridge,
Yeah.
and there was a guy and a girl walking out from this way, walking at a fast pace. As soon as they saw us coming, they kind of picked up the pace. And I came down here to take
Did they
a
look
leak.
homeless?
They didn't look homeless, but they looked like grungy. But
Yeah.
they were younger though, early 20s, late teens.
What are you guys, like ghost hunters?
Yeah, we're YouTubers. Like I said, we called as soon as we saw it. We thought maybe it was a bonfire, like a party.
Yeah.
And we came back here and I saw no one around, and that's why I called it in. But I didn't want it to spread to the woods or anything. Was it a car, or
A what?
was it a car back there? Or?
No.
No?
No, just a pile of shit.
Oh, okay.
Furniture, garbage.
Gotcha. We thought maybe it was like a crime scene or something. We didn't know what to expect, so we just
Well,
fucked around
thankfully.
just to make sure there's nothing worse than what it is.
What was the approximate height and weight of the male?
Center North 2.
I'd say between 5'5", 5'8", under 150 pounds. He's pretty skinny.
Yeah, they
North
were
2,
both
108
really thin.
Summit Point Drive, 108 Summit Point Drive is the entrance to Summit Point Apartments. 2-car MVA, no injuries.
Female?
Gonna be a black Ford Escape and a red Suburban.
A little bit, just a little bit
A
short.
little bit shorter than him, very skinny, maybe 115 pounds.
They're in the apartment complex there, like they're off to the side of the road.
That's affirmative. They're in the entrance there to the apartment complex.
Female was wearing the white tank top.
It was black.
Dark color, like dark
Yeah,
blue,
like a-
maybe blue or black. Had like the string straps and
What was the male wearing?
like a dark colored t-shirt, maybe black.
Center West 316.
And he had like dirty jeans on,
Copy that.
backwards baseball cap, blonde hair coming down past the cap.
Couldn't tell like a team or anything on the baseball cap.
No, it was backwards, so
Center C3.
I couldn't see the front of it.
Okay.
Like, as soon as they saw us coming, they kind of picked up their pace and wanted to get out of there
North
quick.
Sumner Ave and Price Street, North Sumner Price. 2-car MVA, no injuries. Vehicles are out of the roadway. It's gonna be a blue Chevy
Okay.
and a red
Thank
Honda
you, guys.
Sonata.
All right, no problem.
Alright guys, so right now we're about to head down to show you guys what we actually found on fire. So there's what it was, somebody just burning all their garbage. Yeah guys, so it's a good thing we saw this when we did. That definitely could have been a lot worse, because with it being nighttime like it is, chances are nobody else would have happened to notice that, and we would have had a really big fire, and all these trees would be all lit up, and yeah. Okay, now that I got the audio back on, it's funny because I'm like, oh crap, I got to turn my fan down because I had the fan going while it was muted, and it was still muted anyway. So anyway, fan's turned back down. I'll continue sweating here, but yeah. So that was our time where we actually came across, you know, I guess some sort of illegal activity. Not really a crime scene, but you know, something that happened. I don't know if they ever found out who did it. They had my contact information, they had my address and my phone number. There was never any follow-up on it, so we don't really know. They probably ended up just, you know, setting some kind of crew back there, maybe a couple days later, cleaning up the stuff. It was like a couch and other types of furniture, so it was like somebody just dumped stuff. You know, but initially when we saw it, we're like, oh god, like, you know, that's not good. And we didn't know if there was going to be anybody else back there, so like we didn't want to walk back there or nothing. It was kind of a scary situation. But somebody actually just added in a question for question of the week, but we're already live, so a little late. Yeah, so that's why we ended up just kind of not doing the investigation there. We still have yet to go back there, but it's kind of one of those things, like, after something like that happened, it's like, do we really want to, you know, try going back there to that location? So, next up is the actual paranormal investigation from the cemetery that we seen after that had happened. And I'm noticing there's no lag now, which is awesome. So it seems like everything's going on. I don't know what was going on earlier. But now it seems everything's cleared up, which is wonderful. So, if you guys are ready, here's the actual paranormal investigation. Okay guys, so for right here we have the other camcorder rolling with the infrared light, and we've got the toy doll down here with the K2 meter. Hopefully we actually get some movement on that. I was plotting on putting it up against a stone, but at the same time I don't want to draw any attraction to it to where something's going to you know, actually want to latch onto it. Oh, and there we go.
It's hitting already?
Yeah.
Holy crap. You guys look at that. I mean, we're in a cemetery right now. The K2 is going off next to this doll. Matt, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is a trigger object that if there is deceased souls here of children or somebody that maybe had a doll when they passed away, it might draw them to it. And this is going off almost instantaneously.
It's crazy too because it didn't start until I started talking about it.
Yeah, there's no power around us, no electricity, no interference. Can you step away from it? Step away, please. It's almost like it's so curious, it's just trying to pick it up or something. Wow. So, Alan is recording on his camera for a featured video, and you guys will be able to watch that when it's posted. I will provide a link to his channel down below in the description and comment section once our streaming is done. But so he's got one camera rolling, he's got another one on him, and we're gonna walk around here now. We're gonna leave that there, and we'll have to check back later and see if it moved at all. I'm gonna dim this light a little bit. You guys can see the K2 there. Okay, so the left side of the tombstone is the mag light, and the right is the K2 meter. We'll ask a few questions, and we'll see if we get any type of responses at all. I do have a spirit box, but we just want to not overwhelm whatever's here, so we're going to kind of take it one step at a time. I don't have a red laser, I have a green laser, which has a laser grid on it. We may use that later, we'll see. If there's anyone here with us tonight, we like to try to communicate with you. We come in peace, we come respectfully, and I just want to know if you're here and if there's a message you'd like to share. You can try to touch the green light, or there's a flashlight, also known as a torch. If you touch it, it might possibly light up. And if you can manipulate those lights, we could try to get some answers to our questions if you're willing to speak with us. Heard something. Sounds something different. We've got some moonlight. Out there it's a little more brighter. Do you see something?
I swear to God, I just saw something.
Hang on a second, guys. I saw something like right there.
Yeah.
I saw something move.
I did. I'm telling you, there's something over there.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
So, me and Alan turned around because we thought we heard something. And we're staring off in the distance, and we both at the same time saw something move. I don't even know how to describe it. It was almost like a shadow, but it wasn't. There was something human-like that moved from one direction to the other. And I turned my light on as bright as it could be. There's nothing over there. So we're going to actually move our location and head over there now. And maybe we'll be able to see something. So just stay tuned. We're going to shift gears and see if we can find out what we saw over there. If there's anyone here with us tonight, would you like to speak with us? We come in peace, we come with respect, and we come to try to communicate with you. There are two devices which will not harm you, but they will alert us to your presence. We could ask you some simple yes or no questions. And if you'd like to respond to them, you're welcome to. And we could possibly give you some help if needed. But we need to know that you're here, and the best way is to light up one of those lights, the flashlight, torch, or the meter with the green light. Either one will work. All you have to do is touch it, try to pick it up, and that way we could start our conversation and get some answers to the questions that we have. I'm saying use the laser grid.
Laser grid might be hard out here.
I'm going to try, at least like in front of where we are here. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that we do have the laser grid set up right now, covering the tombstones where we have the equipment. And we'll see if anything seems to move past it like what happened last time.
What? Something pulled the back of my shirt.
Yeah, Lori, Alan's the same way. He is sensitive and is able to pick up on certain things. And about 30 seconds ago, something tugged at his shirt. We're asking you once again to try to communicate with us. We come in peace. We mean you no harm. Flashlight. Thank you for that. Just to show there's no one over here.
Well, I'm glad the flashlight went, because at the moment that I responded with sensation, it went off.
Oh, look it. Alright, please try to turn it off. Just walk away from it. Thank you. What do you see?
Laser grid.
Oh, yeah. Something just lit it up. That's fireworks.
But yeah, whatever. Turn the light on. I literally, I don't know how to describe it, but I got the sensation that something was rushing up from this direction. That's why I like spun around.
Yeah.
I really felt like somebody was running up on us. And then right as that happened, that's when the light went off.
Oh,
and there's some more of that, yeah.
Okay, something's passing in front of the grid here. We're seeing some flickers of light. But just as that flashlight turned on, Alan felt that something was approaching him from behind. And the light came on at the same time, so... Ooh, wait, what was that?
What happened?
I saw something just off in the distance here. Went by really quick, like a light, and then it went away. Like, right over here. Seems like things are like playing with us just out of our eyesight.
And it's weird too, because I keep getting a bunch of different emotions. Like now that we're actually up here,
Yeah.
I don't feel that, like that fear of being stalked. Maybe that's a bug right there.
Yeah.
I don't feel that stalking feeling since we came up into this area.
Mm-hmm. But I know that when we were down there, we definitely saw something up here.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was something moved. I saw that clear as day.
Alright, if you're still with us, please try to turn on the light again. We can communicate with you. All you have to do is try to pick it up or touch it, it'll turn on. Or touch the green light, or try to move in front of these green lights and we may be able to see you. But Alan was able to feel you, and we were able to see you turn on the light before, so please try to do it once again. Is your name Tubbs? Mr. Tubbs? Mrs. Tubbs?
Sure. Okay. Air got heavier and really cold.
Yeah, I do feel a little difference. And guys, just to show you, if this is not a great night for an investigation, I don't know what it is. We got, look at that moon up there. Clear sky, moonlight between the trees, so seems like it's the right recipe. Oh, there's the K2 meter.
No.
There's a flashlight. They're both going off at the same time. Did you see that?
Right as we turned around.
As I saw that, we turned around, K2 meter hit, and the flashlight came on at the same time. Holy crap. That was like simultaneously.
Now if there is anybody here, if there's any children at all, you can see a light down there by a tree. There's a special little toy with lights on it just like this one, and there's a little cowgirl doll that you guys can play with.
I'm going to show you too what you're going to be looking for. I'm going to go in front of the light here and wave my hand so that way you can see what we're kind of almost seeing, what we saw last time at the barn, but just take a look. You guys can see that shadow that's going on my hands and casting a shadow in the background. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for something to light up the light closer or a shadow. So keep your eyes peeled. We never know what we're going to see. Oh, flashlight. Just as I was explaining that.
Yeah.
Wow. Just as I was explaining the lights, flashlight came on. Are you happy that we're here? Okay, so if you want us to stay here and talk with you, please turn on that light again. We may possibly be able to hear you during the replay of our video, so I'm going to ask you some questions. If you want to answer with the light or with your voice, it's up to you, but my name is Jay, this is Alan, and we come here just to try to communicate with you, and we'd like to possibly know your name. And if there's any messages you'd like to pass along, you're welcome to. Something shifted there in the light.
Yeah. You know,
Can you tell us how old you are, please?
see, and especially guys that are watching on the live stream, once we start doing our chats, you'll hear a lot of these stories. But to explain what's really going on right now, I'm having the I'm having the second guessing myself going on right now, because there's a lot of times where I'm seeing out of the corner of my eyes, I'm seeing either black or white figures moving, and it's really a spooky feeling, especially with how many places there are around here for something to duck and hide. There's a lot of shadows cast and things like that, but we definitely are seeing things. I'm just curious to see if we end up catching any of it on camera.
Alright, if you're a male, please turn on one of the lights. If you're a female, please turn on one of the lights. If you're a young child, please try to turn on one of the lights. If you'd like us to leave, please turn on the light. Alright, so it seems like whatever was here with us kind of went cold. Alright, so while we've been standing here, Alan's been feeling something behind him.
It's gotta be fireworks.
Yeah, it is. It's a baseball game. Hopefully the fireworks will be ending momentarily. But we're going to change positions once again, because behind Alan and myself,
Chills again.
he's been feeling something, seeing something, and we're going to try to direct our investigation in that direction.
Whoa.
So, what?
Feel that.
Oh yeah. That's a difference. Do you want to go back in that corner over there?
Oh, good. That is really, really cold.
Alright guys, as we're talking here, the air temperature feels like it dropped several degrees. We're getting a cold breeze on us now. But we're going to shift positions here. So just stay tuned. And what was that? What the? There's us flickering.
Your laser grid, yeah. Why was it flickering?
I don't know, it's never done that. Alright, things are happening kind of right out of the blue. My laser grid that you guys are looking at is sitting on top of a headstone here, and it actually just started
K2.
flickering.
It
K2
just
went?
spiked. Yeah.
Yeah, the laser grid is flickering, and oh, there it is. K2's going again. We see you. Please try to do that again. The doll is over in a different location. We will check on that in a little while. Alan's other camera is filming that non-stop, so if anything moves, it will be on camera.
What the? What?
Okay. Headstone in front of us with Evans on it, which is quite a common name for this area. But we've been feeling and hearing things from this direction, so we're going to do a spirit box session. If you guys aren't aware what that is, it's a device that scans through radio frequencies at a fast rate, and supposedly spirits can manipulate it and make certain words stand out to answer our questions. So we're going to get that set up right now. It just went away.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, guys. What is that? I saw the light and it just went away.
Yeah. Hope we're up here alone.
Yeah. We just saw a light behind us, and when we turned, and it went away. But here is the spirit box. This is what it looks like. This is an external speaker. That round ball looks like an afro. But
Back.
is it?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in and see that or no? Hang on, we're just
Too dark.
dealing with something here.
Yeah, it's there. Look, it's like a blue light.
Stay here a second.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Right now, JP Videos is walking over to see if we can investigate and find out what this light is that we're seeing. It's like a blue light, but it's not like illuminating. It's just like a blue ball, blue dot that we're seeing out in the distance, and we have no idea what it is, and it keeps coming and going. So, especially for our own safety, we're trying to make sure that we're out here by ourselves. This is definitely getting extremely creepy. It could be a blue orb, potentially. We're just trying to figure out and make sure that it's not another person out here. What's up? What's up?
I don't know. I can't see anything down there, but I keep seeing the light.
Yeah, it's there again. Well, now it looks like it just went away.
I'll have to take a walk down. I couldn't see anything there. There's no car or person there.
Yeah, somebody said if it's a blue orb or somebody else's, then maybe it's a reflector, but we're not shining any lights. And there it is again.
Yeah, there it
But
is.
we're not shining anything down there to cause that.
Alright guys, I'm back. I had to go investigate what the light was, and I still don't know what it is, but there's no people or cars down there, but it's a blue light kind of projecting its own aura around it. But we're back now. Get a light on here. As I mentioned, this is a spirit box. It speaks through AM or FM frequencies, either forward or reverse, and I can't control the rate that it got a bug in my mouth. We can control the speed. So I'm going to power this on now, do some questions. Answers are going to come through quick if you do hear anything, so just pay close attention. Get it. Is there anyone here with us? I said hi. Can you see us here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me how old you are? Do you know what year it is? Do you know how you died? Do you need help? That was too quick, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Are you angry that we're here?
Whoa. That was really cool, really good.
Are there others here with you? I'm going to slow it down a little bit here. I'm going to try scanning in reverse.
Well,
Okay, that was definitely not a voice, that was a song.
we're really wake the dead.
I'm scanning in reverse now. Let's see if that'll make a difference. Can you please communicate with us? Can you tell us your name, your age, what year it is? Are there any children here with you?
You said few.
Sound like that. When we asked if there's any children here, it sounded like it said a few. Are you sad that you're no longer alive? Alright, so we got, sounds like a couple responses, but nothing significant to really portray whether or not it was a direct response to our question. So this area seems rather quiet with activity. I'm going to throw off the K2 meter and the flashlight for a few moments here. If not, we're going to move on to a different area.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get down that way and see what that thing is lighting up down there.
Yeah.
We definitely got to debunk that or something.
Alright guys, we got the K2 meter up now on top of the Evans headstone and the flashlight. We seem to be having more success with these items. Possibly the spirit box is either not to their liking or they don't know how to use it properly, so we're going to stick with this for now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Not that much. You guys should be able to see the K2 meter there and the flashlight. Let me adjust the flashlight because it looks like it's lit up right now. It's not. Alright, we tried communicating with you already using the spirit box. We believe we did hear a few responses to our questions, but we'd like to communicate some more with you using these other devices. One of them is a little green light that will change colors if you go and touch it. The other one is a flashlight, also known as a torch. If you try to pick it up or move it, it will also light up. And if you can do that, we can communicate back and forth with you. Carol, yeah, I understand your concerns. I could definitely 100% tell you this is not clickbait. What we do is 100% authentic. If something lights it up, it's something out of our control, and if nothing lights it up, then there's nothing here. We don't try to fake anything for views or for likes. We're just trying to do this the most professional, realist way possible. Unlike other channels out there that presume every location's haunted, we go here with an open mind and try to debunk whatever is happening. You may be afraid of these items, but I can tell you that these will not harm you. They're only for communication. They're only lights. They will not harm you in any way. We come with peace and respect and just want to communicate with you. There is a K2 meter, also known as an EMF detector. It's used for picking up electromagnetic frequencies. Cell phones can often set them off. Bad electrical wires in the house, cell phone towers, radio towers can set it off, but we're in a pretty isolated area in a cemetery with no power for a few hundred yards. My cell phone is probably about 8 feet away, so if anything does trigger that light, it's 100% not from us. Yeah, we're going to give it another moment here, and if nothing does pick up with activity, we're going to head to the blue light in the far end of the cemetery. We don't know what's causing it, what it's coming from. We both seen it multiple times. I went down closer and shined my flashlight on it. there's nothing there. I don't know where the light's coming from. So we're going to head there next. But we're just going to wait another moment or two. And I see we're at 198 likes. It'd be awesome if we could break 200. So if you haven't done so, please give a big thumbs up.
Yeah, you know, just for anybody new watching, you know, one thing I've always said in the past is, you know, us both together filming these, you know, it's nice to be able to get an edited version where things that are seen can be replayed, slowed down, or manipulated to where you can see them, but then at the same time to have another view of it where it's a live stream that totally backs and authenticates what's on the edited version is just a totally awesome and insane way to collaborate when doing something like this.
Carol, yeah, I get what you mean now, so sorry if I misinterpreted your comment. Yes, this is just outside of the Scranton area, and I did think it was an urn or candle or something, but the light keeps going on and off. It's not steady. Alright, we have zero activity here now. We're going to pack up and go to the other end of the cemetery, so stay tuned once again.
Oh yeah. I think it is.
More videos of JP and Alan working together. Thank you so much, Carol. We're going to try and make that happen.
Yeah, I think it is. It is.
Yep, this is a color changing light down here. From a distance, all we saw was just blue and it kept turning off. Yeah, okay, so nothing paranormal. We could debunk this. It's a butterfly, actually. Let me show you the front of it. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, we saw that from a distance and we didn't know what it was. But it's kind of nice. Nice color changing butterfly. It's kind of hard to explain what it is, but nothing of significance. Spot here. Mikovitz. So we are in the far end of the cemetery here. Got my through night TC20, really lights up the night. Looks like almost a palm tree. So we're going to head back towards the direction of Alan's doll and his other camera. So if you guys are okay with that, we're going to head over there, then we'll pick up with the investigation. So this is Alan's trigger object. What is the name of her?
Jessie. I still can't believe you never saw Toy Story.
No. This is Jessie the doll from Toy Story. And when we first placed her here, the K2 started going crazy when Alan started talking about it. It's still sitting upright, but Alan has a camera that was filming it the entire time. So when he plays back that footage, he'll be able to show if anything did touch it or interacted with it in any way, visually or physically. You can see we're kind of in the back part of the cemetery now, the other end of it, from that little butterfly light. It's a little thicker.
There's a lot of stuff down there too.
A little thicker with vegetation and stuff, but you want to head down there? You want to see it?
Hey, what's on top of this?
Father, mother, and son.
Sure.
Want to try doing this?
Yeah, we can do that.
We've got some names there we could use. So let me get this set up here. Okay, so right in front of us there's a plot here. says father, Lewis Thomas, 1901-1965. Mother, what's her name, Val?
They.
May?
Or May.
May Thomas, 1895-1934. And son, William, 1923 to 1938. He's only 15 years old.
Oh, man.
That's pretty unfortunate. So we're going to set up the K2, the flashlight, and the laser grid here. And we'll see if anything wants to communicate with us.
There's actually some hits.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, they went away now. Oh, now it's back.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay, we're getting some K2 activity here. Are you one of the Thomases that are buried here? You see that you have a son that died when he was 15 years old, which is very unfortunate. But if you'd like to communicate with us, you could use that green light that you're making turn on. If you can make it go yellow, then we know that you can understand us. Thank you. Thank you for that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a direct response. Is your name Andrew? All right, thank you. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Are you upset that your son died at such a young age? Yes. I could imagine that's a very devastating feeling to deal with. Are you happy that you're all here together as a family again? Yes. You have a beautiful headstone here in a nice location. It must be nice and peaceful and quiet for you. Are you upset that we're here with you right now? No, went quiet. Are you happy that we're here with you? Yes. Well, we're happy to be here with you too. Are you guys able to see those K2 hits on the stream?
Do you get visitors often?
Is there any questions you'd like me to ask for you? Feel free to comment and I'll ask them for you.
If you can, try to touch the flashlight that's right alongside of the device with the multiple lights on it. If you touch that, you will be able to light it up.
Were you in the military? No. Were you a coal miner? Yes. He was a coal miner.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Was your son a coal miner too? Was your son a veteran or in the military? Did you die in the mines? Yes. Direct response, he died in the coal mines. Do you get lots of visitors here? Yes. Are there others here with you right now? Yes. Is your son here with you right now too? Yes. This is incredible. We're getting direct responses, no hesitation at all. Do you have any questions, Alan?
Is your wife here with you?
He said he didn't respond yes to his son dying in a coal mine. Did your son die due to an illness? Yes. I'm going to adjust this light. It's kind of overpowering it here. Did he die from cancer? Possibly. Was it lung cancer? No. We just want to thank you for communicating with us. This is a great experience, and we're happy to share your thoughts and answers with everyone else that's watching tonight. We wish you lots of peace and happiness, and hopefully you can find what you're looking for in the afterlife. Are you at peace right now? No, he's not answering yes for he's at peace. Do you feel like you're trapped here?
Is your son or wife trapped here?
Yeah.
Is it your wife? Is it your son?
Just went cold. Would you like us to leave you alone? Remember, please turn it yellow for us to answer, for your answer to be yes. There you go. Thank you.
Are we starting to upset you?
Is there other family members of yours buried here? We need you to have some direct responses so that we know yes or no. Is there other family members here with you that are buried here? Yes. And guys, this is just a random location that we stopped at. We didn't know what was going to happen here. Alan just said, oh, well, look at that one, looks pretty cool. And we're having some great results.
If you're trying to tell us to leave, can you make it light completely red?
Did the opposite.
Yeah. Are you trying to tell us something?
Yeah.
I wonder what it's trying to tell me.
Are you trying to find the white light? Do you wish that your son was still alive? Possibly not, because if he died from an illness, he might have been suffering.
True. Yeah, it's lighting up pretty good.
Alright guys, we don't want to question him too much and aggravate him, but if you have any other questions that you'd like us to ask for you, now's the time to do it. Otherwise we're going to probably pack it up. We don't want to do the spirit box. We're having great results with this. We don't want to ask him to do more than he's willing to. Would you like us to come visit you again? Yes. I could certainly come and visit you again. Are you trapped here on the earth? Yes. So he'd like me to come and visit him again, and he did say yes, he is trapped here. Did your son die from scarlet fever? Now, he answered earlier he may have possibly died from a type of cancer. What's their name? Thomas?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Thomas, we want to thank you for talking with us tonight. We really enjoyed speaking with you. We wish you lots of peace and serenity, and hopefully you can enjoy the rest of your time here with your family. And I certainly will be back to visit you again. Very rarely do you get to see the book centers give you 2 points of view. I give you my point of view live, unedited, and then you get to see Alan's point of view edited, let you know that we didn't fake anything while we're here. So, I'm going to sit you guys down a minute and get situated.
The apocalypse.
Alright guys, so that was the paranormal investigation at the cemetery, the one after we found the fire. It would definitely be cool to go back there again, because we did actually promise that we would do that, and then we haven't. So I'm gonna have to talk to Jay and see if we can schedule a night to go back there and revisit that final grave and do the entire cemetery again. Maybe even drive the hearse there, do a Ghostbuster style, you know. But anyway, Laura, I did see the comment about asking about the TV. Obviously, we can't ask it that now because I'm not there, but that's something that we can definitely keep in mind for when we do make a return there. So, like I said, this week I'm going to be talking to him about doing an investigation on the hearse in the driveway, then moving it to another location during the same video and furthering the investigation, maybe making a 2-hour video out of it and really trying to nail some answers on what's haunting the hearse. And then we will try to see, I'll talk to him in regards to going back to that cemetery so we can revisit what we promised, you know, that grave there, promise, you know, uphold our promise, and actually go there and try to make contact again. So anyway, I do hope you guys enjoy those videos. If you guys have any final thoughts on tonight's episode, any comments you want to get out there, any questions, anything like that, now would be your time to do that before we end up wrapping up tonight's stream. So I'm going to give you guys a moment to do that. Let's see, we got Adam in the chat now. Also, Jamie had popped in, you know, our 2 moderators, so I do want to welcome them. So, Adam, are you in Texas now, or are you still here? And also, guys, while we're waiting for some comments, as you guys know about Annabelle, did you guys see that the new Conjuring movie called The Devil Made Me Do It actually came out and is on HBO right now? It's actually a very good movie. Jay went back during the day. I remember he went, or no, actually, yeah, he did do I think he did. I think he was doing a drive stream or something, and he went back there through that cemetery. All right, Adam. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if you made it down there yet or not. But yeah, Stephanie, I think I did see where he did a drive stream, and I think he went there. But I didn't know if he did any of that or not. But I mean, either way, when I talk to him, I want to bring it up. I want to try to set up a few paranormal investigations. We got nice weather out. Maybe even do Knox Mine again. And hey, maybe that could be next week's video. Knox Mine, the first time we went, that was insane. That was literally the first time I ever actually had my gun out on me, like in my hand, as we walked back to the car, because that was just nuts. That night was literally the first time we ever just like packed everything up and left, and was just like, nope, we're done. Like we can't do this. Like that was the end of it right there. So Laura, so we're talking right now. I'm going to be talking with Jay this week because we do have to do a paranormal investigation on my hearse. If you had seen on my channel last night, I did a short live, and then a couple weeks ago I filmed it, and we have some pretty active hits on multiple pieces of equipment, which is pretty, I can't explain that. To have every device going off on cue is just, there's something amazing about it. So I am going to be talking to Jay this week in regards to setting something up as far as, being able to do a paranormal investigation. But what I want to do is I want to have it where we do it in the driveway. We'll spend maybe about an hour there, and then we will actually get inside of the hearse, drive it down the road a little bit to somewhere to where we can park, and then we will continue the investigation, because I want to verify that whatever it is actually staying with the hearse, or if it's actually something here on the property. So we're going to find everything out basically that night that we do that. So that's pretty much how that's going to go. And then I do want to try to set up, like I said, we can do Knox Mine, we can do that cemetery, and then maybe we can find some other locations in the meantime. It's warm out, so it's perfect to now finally be outside and do this stuff. So we definitely got to get cracking on the paranormal investigations. But like I said, Knox Mine, the first time we did that, that was just insane. It literally scared the shit out of us. And I've never been chased out of a location like that. It was bad. So next week, I think we're going to elaborate on that. We'll actually touch base on that. Now there's another thing. So maybe next week we'll do a special thing, because there was also on a podcast that actually interviewed Jay and myself, and to my people that are actual channel members. So if anybody does want to be a channel member, you can look on my channel and it'll actually say be a member. So it's like paid for content. I actually did do a video where I filmed it where we were actually getting interviewed. So I'll actually include that as a special, because it's already been out and everything. So basically the people that pay for my extra content have already seen it, and it's been so long. So I'm going to show that video, and then I will actually show the Knox Mine video, because we did talk about the Knox Mine video quite a bit in there. So we'll actually show both of those things. I'm going to show you guys paid for content as like a bonus, and we're going to show that, the Knox Mine. Stephanie made a comment mentioning the GoFundMe. No, I did not. I did put up a GoFundMe. I am actually working on doing my own business aside from YouTube. I'm trying to do some landscaping and tree work on my own. I do currently work doing tree work, but I'm trying to branch out and kind of do my own thing. So, not that I ever expect anybody to donate anything. It's kind of, it is what it is. Nobody's donated, and I don't actually expect it to go anywhere. But so far, I've been kind of dumping my own money as I can into what I can. I bought a trailer. I bought wood, like actual deck board, so I can make a flooring for the trailer. Got saws, backpack blower, mulcher, all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to actually put it to where I can kind of like start my own like actual business, not where it's just the YouTube stuff. To try to have something that will heavily boost income to where then we can do some like even crazier stuff on here. So that's what Stephanie's referring to. If you guys are interested in doing anything on the GoFundMe, you can find that on my community tab. I do actually have it posted again. Not anything I'm expecting anybody to do. It's what it is. Then also, last thing I'll say, I did actually put Jamie branching out into tree work. Good one. I guess I said that. I don't know. I didn't. I guess there's like a no pun intended pun in there somewhere that actually. Okay. But anyway, if anybody does, before we wrap this stream up, if you missed it earlier, I did show a quick clip from today. Today's Julie's birthday, 15 today, as scary as that is. So if anybody did want to do anything birthday-wise for her, any donations that we would get during tonight's video will actually go to her. So if anybody wanted to donate $5 or $10, then that's I'll end up giving to her. So just to keep that in mind. It's nothing that would be for me. It would actually go to her. That's what we're doing with tonight's video. Kind of as a birthday thing. See, I didn't even notice I said that. And you know, I'm pretty good with jokes, and I didn't even catch myself saying that. But yeah, and you know, the thing is, and I'll say this, like, as far as doing like landscaping and like tree work, there's a crazy thing is that no matter what virus could be out there, no matter what stores get shut down this, that, or the other, when it really comes down to it, trees are always going to need to be cut, and so is grass and bushes and things like that. So realistically, investing in a business that is more or less guaranteed, because you're relying on nature to do its job, and that's to grow and then need to be cut. So it's actually kind of foolproof, because a lot of small businesses, unfortunately, when COVID hit, died. Like, a lot of stuff got shut down. But this is depending on nature, and unless nature turns around and decides to say, hey, go fuck yourself, I think I should be good. Yeah, so I've been doing work already, and you know, the thing is like, yeah, it's like good money to make, but I see like the kind of money that could be made, and I'm just kind of like putting this out there. It's crazy. Like, if any of you have any idea, like if you've ever had to have like a tree removed from your yard, you know how much these people charge for this. So like it's like crazy, insane good money. So it's like, why wouldn't I do it? Like, I mean, I make good money as it is, just like helping and like assisting with the stuff, but realistically I am capable of doing it on my own. So it's kind of like, if I just get a few more things that I need, then, and Frank, if you're still on here, yeah, you are. So you see, you commented recently. So Frank, I did take your advice on, you said the transmission cooler. Right now, I did order a oil cooler, and I'm going to be putting in an order for a transmission cooler soon. Had to do one right now, but we're going to do an oil cooler and a transmission cooler, so that way the Jeep is cooled down on things like that. And then hopefully, if I can get it re-geared, which is going to be like a $1,500 job, just the labor. I already have all the parts, which was like about $800. If I can get it re-geared, then that with all the cooling aspects, I should be good to go with the Jeep. However, I do want to try to get my hands on a pickup truck. Looking for like a Dodge Ram, that I could then actually put all my equipment in the bed and then use the trailer, build walls on it, and use that for like brush removal. So I kind of have my theories and how I want to do things set up. But for right now, I at least have the trailer. I'm going to put all my equipment in the trailer once it's set up and just use the Jeep to tow that. And I won't be able to do any removal, but I'll at least be able to, move my equipment around. Alright guys, so anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. And yeah, yes, I'm definitely going to go for it. Like I said, it's I don't really want to say it's foolproof because there is obviously a lot of investment and work involved. So as long as I keep up my end and I do what I need to do, then it will be foolproof because of the fact that, again, I'm relying on nature. I'm not relying on anybody else. So as long as I do what I got to do, everything should be all right. So we're going to wrap up tonight's episode. I do want to thank everybody for coming on and watching. Hopefully you did enjoy tonight's video. Hopefully everything works good for everybody that does the replay. I know there was a little bit of buffering, some issues with the internet tonight, but yeah, Adam, I just saw your comment. I'm glad you did that. Send me a message and let me know some details on stuff, and I'll definitely look at it and talk to you about it. Yeah, working for yourself is the best thing to do. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you all have a great night and the last little bit to your weekend. And see you guys next week. Same time, 8 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.
The apocalypse.